Here we have a right rib of an adult individual. This is one of the typical ribs, so by that I mean ribs 2 to 9. And general regions that we can see, if we look from this view, which is this is the superior view, so we're looking down onto the top of the rib. So this is the shaft of the rib here, and then we have the head of the rib, which would articulate with the vertebra, and then they're joined by the neck. So if we look a little bit closer at features that we can see on the head, so that's this bit here, you'll see that there's an articular surface, or two articular surfaces here, and this is true of all ribs 2 to 9. And they have this double articular surface because each of these ribs will articulate with the inferior body of one vertebra and then the superior body of the next vertebra. So there's a different surface for each vertebra that it's connecting with. Ribs 10, 11 and 12 only articulate with one vertebra each, so they have just a single articular surface on the head. So back from the head, or I suppose more anteriorly to the head in anatomical position, we have the neck, which is here. And then we have this region here. So this is a little bump on the more inferior side of the rib. So we have this bit here, which is the non-articular part of the tubercle. Because it's a little tubercle of bone, it's a little bump. And then here we have the articular part of the tubercle. And if you feel it, it's that nice, smooth subchondral bone. So you know it makes a diarthrodial joint with another bone. And this is the portion of the rib which articulates with the costal facets on the transverse processes of each thoracic vertebra. So you can match them back up. So that articular part of the tubercle, non-articular part of the tubercle. Then we have the angle of the rib, where it bends, and back to the shaft. If we look inferiorly, you can see that groove there that runs all along the shaft. This is the costal groove, and it actually feels quite sharp when you run a finger along it. So if you can feel the sharp edge of the rib, you know that that's the inferior portion. So that can sometimes help when you're siding. And then if you've just got the sort of the head and neck end, the tubercle, the articular part of the tubercle, can help you orient which bit's up and which bit is down, because it should be on the more inferior side of the rib.